Hi there, Sagittarius. It's Maria from the Tarot Shop here with your reading for the month of July. I've changed things up a little bit this month. So I usually do the astrology at the beginning of the video because I think it's really important to know what energies you're working with or against in the month ahead. But I've decided to put that at the end because I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again. I've done the one video that covers the whole of the astrology and I've tacked it onto the end of each of the Tarotscopes. So I'll say goodbye when I finished and then you'll go into it. It'll almost be like I suddenly appear again, but that's because I've added the astrology on. Now, if you want to do the astrology first, you can. You just go to the timestamp of the video, get your astrology, then come back and do the tarot, so you know what energy you're dealing with. I've also changed the deck. So this month I'm using spirit messages because I thought it'd be really lovely to give you a message from spirit. And then I'll do the tarot. So without further ado, Sagittarius, let's see what spirit messages, what message from spirit is for Sagittarius. Without me throwing them everywhere. Sometimes my hands are a little bit more rigid for obvious reasons. And today seems to be one of those days. With larger cards, I struggle sometimes. No, it's not about me. No, that's not right. I need to do it more. Oh, lovely. Sagittarius, ancestral wisdom. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. When this card comes, I feel this is very much about recognizing that though you may feel alone on this path, because we all do, is to recognize that there is your family, your ancestors, all those that have crossed before you are with you. And I want you to imagine that they are stood around you, holding you in their embrace because they never leave, which is why we are safe. Okay. So that's your ancestral wisdom. And they're basically saying, learn from us, connect with us. And they're here to help you, which is lovely. We had a jumper there. I can't do it on the camera too much because if I do, I knock the thing. See, I'm ridiculous with these hands. But I'll keep going as long as I can until I can't bend them anymore. Oh, we've got all jumpers for you, Sagittarius. I don't normally do that. Oh, my goodness me. I'm just going to go with it. We've got messages around money and new beginnings. One more. One more for Sagittarius. Or 65,000. One. I'm just going to cut and take one. Okay. So, Sagittarius. We begin the month. You're taking care of money, but it's taking care of money. It's there's a new income stream that you're considering here. So is there something you've been considering to do? Oh, when we say it's a new business, I always get, but it's not really though. It's a new opportunity to earn money. So it's at its very early stages, okay? And it's really got you thinking about how you can take care of it, how you can make it grow. What can you do? Is there something you've suddenly thought, oh, why don't I do that? That will bring in some extra cash. There's something around that, and it starts at the beginning of the month. It's heaven sent as well. So if anything comes in at the beginning of the money, the beginning of the month, that brings in an opportunity to earn or start something that will create an income in whatever form that may be. It may be a little bit or a lot of it. Then the cards are saying that that's as it's meant to be. So to seize that, you'll take care of it. Okay. You are moving forward at great speed in the middle of the month. This is forward movement with your thoughts around, again, money, around what is it that I need to do to create a self-supporting environment. This card, to get to the Nine of Pentacles, you will have worked hard. and this is like, I've earned this, you know, this is my reward. So for some reason, there's some sort of progress here with regards to not the new opportunity, but other money, the other money that you've been doing. So you can expect a bonus, or you can expect something that allows you to have a little bit of luxury in the middle of the month, which is wonderful. So it's a treat me time, and it comes at great speed and unexpectedly, I think, with the sword. So I don't think you'll be able to see it. We won't see it. So expect in the middle of the month a sudden little thing that allows you, and it can even be not necessarily you've earned it, that somebody says, I'm taking away from. So we got treats going on. And then at the end of the month, I really love this because you've got the ace and the ace. This is a really good month for you, Sagittarius. It's new, fresh, okay? The end of the month, you've got a fresh opportunity, and you need to take the glasses off, the rose-coloured spectacles off that you've got, because actually you need to make the decision quite quickly. So an opportunity comes at the end of the month, and you're being urged to jump in and make the decision quite quickly. It's a fresh start, and it's with regards to something that you used to want to do that made you happy in the past. There's another opportunity coming in here with regards. So you'll be going back. It's a fresh opportunity, but it's something you've done in the past, or you've considered it in the past, and it comes back around, okay? It's a beautifully optimistic card. Okay, so you've got taking care of a new opportunity at the beginning of the month. Then you've got this unexpected thing that comes in here that allows you to have a little bit of a treat me phase. Then this new opportunity that says you need to make a decision. It's going to come in, you know, come in at the end of the month. New opportunity, fresh start. Make the decision quickly. It takes you back to the root of what it is that you wanted to do in the past, and you'll consider it as a serious opportunity here. So it's a really adventurous time for you, Sagittarius, and very practical, I do. And I love the fact that you've got 2 brand new starts, which is what you may be looking for at the moment, is you've got fresh life. Expect new, exciting new stuff. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed that. And as I always said, if it doesn't resonate, if you think, I don't know what this is, this doesn't feel like it's for me at all, because you should follow your heart, then listen to your moon under your rising. And I don't say that lightly. It may be that your sun is not particularly triggered, or your Sagittarius isn't particularly triggered this month. It could be your moon or your rising instead. And that's very genuine. Sometimes moon rules our month, and we need to know what our moon sign is. If you don't know what they are, you can check them out through a natal chart. Go online, free natal chart, and it will tell you what your moon sign is and your rising, hopefully, if you know the time of your birth. Okay, what's going to happen now is we're going to move into the astrology part of the video, where I'm just going to go through the major influences so they can work with you or for you or against you for the month ahead, so you can listen to that as well. All that remains for me to say, thank you very much for your time. If you want to know more about the decks, I've used the Tarot 1909 original, this guy here, and that's the details are in the description. The spirit of messages, you don't need to be a reader to be able to use that. It's lovely to be able to have that doorway, and you can pull those cards daily. I don't actually sell those in the shop, but I will put the link to them for you so you can get those. And then also, if you would like to buy me a coffee, if you like the work, then you can do that through the link of the Buy Me a Coffee, Even I Drink Tea page in the description and the details, and you know what I mean. Okay, thanks very much for your time, and now we move into the astrology. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to the astrology part of the video. So I hope that you like this. It's a little way of doing things a bit differently, but I wanted to explain how connected astrology and tarot are, especially with the Rider-Waite, because he pretty much wanted to move it around the astrology cycles. And I'm currently using, so I'm going to give you, I'll go through this in a minute, I'll show it to you. But the Wiser cards have, the little mini Wisers, have the astrology symbols on there. So you can see, for example, this is Venus. Okay, and Venus is in the sign of Virgo. Okay, so right, let's talk about this. First thing we've got to say is I'm going to attach this for you. It's a moon phases thing. We've got a new moon on the 14th of July in Cancer. So new moons and new beginnings, plant seeds, set intentions, and step into new possibilities. That's in Cancer. So anything that's Cancer related, home, loving, caring, emotional, that's for new beginnings. So you can do a little bit of candle magic around it, do whatever you want. You could literally focus on the Chariot card, which is the Cancer card, or focus on things for new beginnings. That's the time for that on the 14th. And then on the 29th of July, we have a full moon. And a full moon is illumination and release. Celebrate, let go, allow clarity. And that's why it always feels in a moon, you know, we all get a bit crazy on a full moon, because everything comes to a head. It all comes, you're able to see all of the situation. And that's in Aquarius. So if you have an Aquarius moon, or even an Aquarius sun, but particularly Aquarius moon, you can expect everything to come to the surface on that day. It's a completion thing. So that's the moons. So they're going on. Now, this is what I'm doing here. So I want you to understand the astrology. So the Hermit is the sign of Virgo. And you can see that he's very reflective. He likes to get things right. He likes to take a look within. And that's the sign, okay, that's going on. From the 9th of July to the 6th of August, we have Venus, which is the Empress, talking and in bed with and very much in tune with Virgo. So you've got Venus in Virgo from the 9th of July to the 6th of August. So if you are a Virgo, then you can be expected to feel the effects of this. And Venus is very much around what we value. We feel very reflective. It's a time for going within. I mean, it helps tremendously by the fact that we've got Mercury retrograde, which is what I'm going to talk to you about in a moment. But so from the 9th through to the 6th of August, you've basically got Venus in Virgo. Now, let me just check what I wrote down on this Venus in Virgo. So love becomes quieter, thoughtful and practical. Compassion is shown through service. But I want to say that this is about service to self, though, rather than service. I just made some little notes that I'm looking at. So I can attach that as well. I'll attach that to the system so you can see what it is I've written down. But basically, Virgo is very much practical, looking within, self-care, time out, and Venus. So you're going to really regard and value that. It's going to come. So that energy is really important through to those periods. So I put these little sticky notes to remind myself when the dates are. So from 9th of July to Venus is in Virgo, okay? Then the 7th of July, I took that because it was the longest one. It's almost like a full month, isn't it? And then look at this boy. So from the 7th of July to the 12th of December, you've got Neptune. You see Neptune here, the hanged one, which is actually the hanged man, is going to be in Aries. So this is really challenging for Aries, actually, from the 7th of July to the 12th of December, from the point of view that Aries likes to just get on with it. And if you've got Aries energy, you'll understand this. I just want to get on with it. So from the 7th of July to the 12th of December, I'm going to be having to what? Look at things from a different point of view, take some time out, reevaluate, and actually be absolutely sure about what it is that I want. Now, I think that that's always quite a bit of a challenging thing for Aries, because basically what you've got is the dreamer meets the leader, and they don't rush ahead. So the leadership that you want here through Aries comes through patience. Oh my goodness me, that word, Aries. And also inner wisdom. So it's quite reflective. You may find, not that your plans are frustrated, but that you just need to see things. You're not going to be able to be rushing ahead as you want to do, Aries. You're just going to have to take some time back and be quite reflective. So when you do these things, you need to kind of think about, okay, fine, yeah, that's where I want to go. So everything is done with thought, is what I was going to say, rather than rushing ahead. Now, from the 2nd of July, you've got the Tower, which is Mars. So this is the planet of Mars. You can see there, you've got the symbol. Mars is now in Gemini, which is the Lovers. So what that basically means is from the 2nd of July through to the 6th of August, you've got action meets communication. So Gemini is all about communication, okay? And so you have fast ideas, quick decisions and lively debate from the 12th of July to the 6th. So if you're Gemini, you can expect things to become quite action orientated. This is quite disruptive, the Tower. It just comes in and just shakes things up a little bit. And the energy from that is always, it's quite chaotic. I've got lots to do. And actually from the 2nd of July, you can be triggered from a community. Just lots of communications. Gemini is very much around getting the balance right as well. So if you're a Gemini, and any of the Geminis, you can expect that you're moving through this disruptive time of action. Okay, so there's lots. It's Mars is in there. Okay, so Mars is just keeping things ticking along. Now, I'm going to do that one last, actually. So we've got the 30th of June here that went on, yeah, it was the 30th of June, so last month, until July 2027. So we've got this guy hanging in the background the whole time, and this is lovely, okay? So you've got all this monthly stuff going on, but look at this long term. We've got change here. The Wheel of Fortune is actually Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion and wisdom and blowing things up. You know, it's luck as well, the planet of luck. It expands and it changes things because things need, it's time for change. And it's time for change and it makes you stronger, okay? So we're all going collectively through a time of change that is going to give us strength. So even when things feel like everything's kind of going against us from time to time, you know, like, I mean, God, the world is crazy, certainly in the UK at the moment. Well, I think it is all over the world, isn't it? You've got this opportunity grows through confidence. So if you're going to be courageous and you're going to step into the spotlight, look at the changes that can happen to you. This is wonderful. It's a really harmonious alliance here. And at the result of it, at the end of this period in July 2027, we will be changed and we will be stronger and empowered with the Strength card. That's also Leo. Strength is Leo. So if you're Leo, then you're going to be going through this massive change here from the 30th to the... So, you know, you've got Jupiter expanding everything for you, Leo. Your horizons, your roles, everything will end up empowering you. Now, this little baby here, this is the one that... So this is Mercury. The Magician is Mercury, you can see here. So Mercury is in the sign of Cancer for this month, which is your birthday month if you're Cancer, or there's any Cancer affecting you. And the Chariot just wants to get on with stuff. It just wants to get it done. It doesn't really want to think about things. It wants to very much focus on moving forward, okay, and progress. And the Magician also. So the Magician is about communication, but also making stuff happen and getting things done. So you've got from the 1st to the 23rd of July, no, so from the 1st to the 23rd of July, you've got... The Mercury is retrograde, so it's looking back on itself. It's the best way for me to do it. It's looking inward. It's looking at this and it's going, okay, what do you want to do? What is it that you, what is it? I want to review everything. I'm going to go over it again and over it and over again. I'm going to check to make sure we've got all of the tools to get this job done. So you can expect some revisiting of plans, some revisiting of all sorts of things, because you know how Mercury retrograde works. And that happens until the 23rd when, hallelujah, 23rd to the end of the month, it goes direct. So we can all hold on to that date. So the 23rd, we suddenly move forward. And this is a really... decisive time. You just get on with it. So we've got lots of action. So whatever we're doing during the whole month here, we're kind of revisiting it all on a collective, but more so Cancer. You're reviewing, then you just take off on the 23rd. So your life starts to move forward at great speed because the Chariot does not hang around. Okay, so those are the key energies that we've got. I have actually got a little sheet as well that I will attach that I was kind of looking at there as well. And you can see what we've... So those are the energies you can work with, you know, and the stars that they are mostly, the signs that they're mostly affecting. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. Let me know what you think about this. If you think that this is worth it, then I'll add it. I'll do this for next month as well. If you think, I'm not really interested, go back to doing it the other way, then just let me know. Okay, all right. Thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.